Let me ask you a question. How did you come up with a conclusion that you are doing the world an immense favor and that you are doing the world so much good when you don't eat meat? It is still a conundrum to me to see how someone can literally think that the only way out of everything and all the options in this world, the only way you can actually save humanity from global warming is to not eat meat. We are carnivorous in a way. Listen, we are carnivorous in a way, like we are animals. We eat meat. Now, I totally understand if you don't eat meat, and that should be a choice. It should be your choice. It should be something that you decide, okay, this is what I want to make my diet. But you cannot put a tag to it. You cannot condemn the whole world. And you cannot encapsulate everybody in a jar and think that we will do the world some good, enough good, or the whole good of being a vegan. Let me tell you, being a vegan is one part of being a human being. It doesn't mean that's all the part. It doesn't mean that that's all it is. It doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do to actually help someone out there. It doesn't mean that's the only thing you can do to make the world a better place. And how about before making the world a better place, you look into yourself and rectify those little sparks in your life that are not all rectified? Why not look into your life and say, what can I do in my life to make me a better person? Rather than thinking, I can save the world if only I just eat vegetables. That means I don't kill animals and I don't eat animals. And I don't even support the killing of animals. How about that? Let's conceptualize it that way. Most of the people who eat meat, they never killed an animal. They don't know what a cow looks like. They don't know what beef looks like. They don't. So when you think a lot of people are killing animals, no, they are not. They are eating meat. They are eating meat just like you are eating vegetables, just like you are eating grains. So I would suggest that the next time you want to condemn someone about eating meat, think of the process. Think of the process. How did your grains get to you? You think the Uber guy brought it from his house? Or you think the Instacart guy brought it from his farm? No. They brought it from somewhere. And they brought it from a place called a store. How about that? A store. A store is the name. The name where your vegetables are kept. It's in a store. A store. That's not hard to understand. It is a store. And bam, they bring it all together. And they say, this is going to my viewer. It's going to you. You need vegetables. You ordered vegetables. And it's going to be at your door in 10 minutes. Guess what? Before they got it to the store, do you know where it came from? It didn't come from the cloud or heaven. Nope. The store didn't plant it. It came from a manufacturer. A manufacturer, very simple thing. Like this is a basic studies. It came from a manufacturer. The manufacturer had a farm, and then he plants this thing, and then they put it together. And because it's so much, the manufacturer had to buy some machineries and to compound everything together. To compound everything together with a machine. A machine. They don't do it with hands. Gone are the days when they do it with hands. It's a machine they use. And those machines, most of them, they don't use electricity. Most of them don't use electricity. They use mechanism. Mechanism is the name. You need to study these things. It brings out smoke in the air. It's called mechanism. It pumps out smoke. And you see them going out. You say, ooh, what is that? It's CO2 in the air. That's how they package your product to make it look good, and then to make it shippable, to make it transportable, and to make United States accept it as a product worth accepting for their consumers, for you, and then it gets shipped. And after getting shipped, it stays in the ship for quite a while, and then it gets to the border. And then those in the border had to transfer it from the ship to the store, and sometime to a wholesaler. And then the wholesaler distributed to stores, and then it comes to the closest store near you. And now you have some nice product in a safe way. In a safe way. R19. You have the apple vinegar. Yes, in R19 you get apple vinegar, and it's really a nice drink, and it's plant-based product, and very good for you. But it took all this process for it to get to the store. It took all this process to get to the store for you alone, all right? For you. And then with all the CO2s in the air, all this contamination of the air, increasing to the global warming, you have the nerve and the guts to sit down in your dining room in the night and having all these nice greens and all these nice avocados in front of you and apple vinegar, and say, oh, I'm doing the world so much favor. I am eating vegetables. I'm not killing animals, and I'm not adding to the chaos in the world, and I'm not adding to global warming. I must be a very, very righteous person. No, you lie. You're not. It took a lot of CO2s to get it to you. It took a lot of competition between people to get it to you. But in the same token, you give some people jobs. You give some people jobs. People who have to emit the CO2. The Uber driver, the Lyft driver, or the Instacart driver. He emitted a lot of CO2 to get to you. Alright? And he was in a hurry because he wanted you to tip him, so he had to drive a little faster. He beat the speed light camera. He beat the red light. He beat the red light to get to you because he gets to you really fast. Maybe 1 minute before the expected time. Maybe you might just tip him a little bit more. And exactly, you tipped him a little bit more. So, where is the Messiah in you? Where is the all-hail global warming watching vigilante who's watching over the galaxy of Earth, and you trying to make it a better place by avoiding eating meat and proclaim yourself a self-righteous, vinegar drinking vegan? Where is it? A good friend of mine said that we are all walking in the same ground that is tainted with the blood that was slaughtered years ago, just for freedom and just for humanity to exist. What makes you the savior? No, you are not. You are a vegetable eater. A diet is a diet for people who don't like eating meat, and we understand that. You are vegan. Nothing too special. You are vegan. You like your things. You like your vegetables. You don't like meat. And we totally understand with that. But don't shove it into our throat and make us feel like we are the cannibals and we are the lions of the field and we are the bears in the jungle ripping other animals apart. We are only existing because we have evolved to actually consume product, and we manage it into something else and to produce energy through this product and to keep life moving so that we all don't just die out of poverty and starvation. How about that? Before you proclaim yourself a honest, hardworking, planet Earth vigilante vegan. Well, that doesn't mean I am against vegans. You are a human being. So, you're part of society. You're part of the community. You're part of planet Earth. Although you claim to be the guardian, but we still, as a meat eater, I still see you as a human being. And I have a website where I sell products for vegans. So, If you want to buy product from my website to consume as vegan, yes, 100% vegetables. But hey, it is not coming to you because you're trying to save the world. No, it is coming to you because you like plant-based product. If you have more questions about my product, ask me the question. When coming to me, don't tell me you're trying to save the world. You just like vegetables. How about that for a negotiation? Tell me, how about that?